Hi everybody, thank you so much for clicking on this video. Today is going to be a master bath move-in, organize, and deep clean. I just moved into a new house, so I'm taking this opportunity to try to get everything as perfect as possible. I had everything on top of the counter for weeks now because I didn't want to put anything in the cupboards or the drawers without putting liners on first. Kind of hard to tell in this video, but these drawers were very dusty, especially the little crevice in between the drawers, like on the bottom of the actual cupboard that they're in. So I went through with a Swiffer duster and the Shark handheld vacuum, and then I put a liner in. I have a lot more space in this bathroom versus my old bathroom. In my old house, I had one bathroom and it was even smaller than this bathroom. And now I have 3 full bathrooms in here, so I'm going to have a lot more space to organize and just make everything not so cluttered. Bought a few things from Amazon to help optimize the space as best as possible. I do have links in the description for everything that I got from Amazon. Could give one piece of advice to somebody who is trying to organize their space for the first time, I would say don't try to get it perfect the first time because it's very unlikely to happen. I drove myself totally crazy trying to get everything perfect the first time. I took all kinds of measurements and I had all kinds of organization bins in my Amazon cart, and I was just literally driving myself crazy. Instead, I would live in this space for a little while, maybe get things in the general area that you want them, and then as you live in this space, you will get more ideas of what would work best for you, because not every organizer or bin out there is going to work for you or necessary. So in order to save yourself sanity and money, because I feel like if you don't live in this space, you're more likely to buy more things that you don't need. So to save yourself sanity and money, I would say live in this space for a while and kind of like keep track of your habits to determine what you will actually be using. And I just wanted to touch on why I haven't been posting for a while, it seems like. It's because I am still trying to find my groove with like editing and doing voiceovers and stuff. I used to do it after my kids went to bed, but it's just not working for me anymore. I guess I'm just losing steam with going on only a couple hours of sleep. And I do wake up before my kids, but that's my time for prayer. It's my time for meal prepping. And then if I have time to get a workout in the morning, then I will. But even that, I usually don't get done. I mean, if your kids wake up at 7, that only gives you like 2 hours, hour and a half by the time like you're up and going to get something done. So if I were to wake up at 5, which I'm not saying I wake up at 5 every day because I definitely do not. I have a 6-month-old, and I think I mentioned in the shorts, like I'm not super strict on sleep training anymore. I was with my first 2, and I started to notice that around bedtime or nap time for that matter, I was just getting super stressed and irritable, and it was literally because I was trying to stick to some like perfect routine. And I will say, my kids went to sleep. They went to bed awake and they went to sleep and they slept all night, and that was fine. They went to bed at 8 o'clock every day. They woke up at probably like 8 or 9. But to be honest, my whole entire day completely revolved around their sleep, and I could not do it anymore. So I don't have a strict time routine, I would say. It's more action-based, my schedule is. And sometimes my 3-year-old will nap, but he really doesn't even nap anymore. I would say it's probably been over a year since he's napped. But my 2-year-old daughter, she'll nap sometimes. And obviously my 6-month-old naps, but it's like a lot of contact naps. I guess what I'm trying to say is it's not like I still wake up a lot in the middle of the night because of not only my baby, but my daughter. She comes to find me in the middle of the night, and she'll end up sleeping in bed with me and things. So I just can't always wake up at 5 in the morning. And I just decided a long time ago that I was going to prioritize my kids over any sort of me time that I decide I need. And if it does get to a point where I think I need a night to myself, or my husband and I want to watch a movie or something that night, I do have sleep training down with my first 2, so I can manipulate their schedule a little bit that one day where we're like, okay, let's get the kids to bed at 8 tonight so we can watch this show or watch this movie or eat a dessert together. But I do not live and breathe sleep training. So sorry about that tangent. But anyways, I don't wake up early to edit because I have other things that I have to do that I do prioritize over editing and YouTube. So yeah, I'm still trying to figure out my groove, but I think that I have a little idea of what I'm going to do, and hopefully I can start posting more consistently again. I have a ton of things filmed because I've been filming myself. I've been moving in and organizing, and I want to film all that, but as far as editing and doing voiceovers and then posting things and uploading, I just have not had time to do that. And now that I've been doing it a little bit more and figuring out all the things that go into uploading, I don't have a complete routine, or I don't really know what I'm doing. So it takes me a little bit longer to upload now than it did before, because before I was just uploading and not thinking about anything else. So as I'm learning, as time goes on, it's taking me a little bit longer to upload.
Never met someone like you, felt something like your touch. I wish we would have met tonight. Sure, I've had lovers in my past, won't lie, I've had a blast, but none of them had your humor. They can't compare, no one could ever do, nobody's close to you, yeah. One night's not fair, what can I say to make you never leave this room? I need you to stay a little longer.
Okay, don't mind me making faces at my baby in the mirror.
I need you to stay.
Fun fact about that Shark handheld vacuum that you see me using, that is actually the second one I've purchased. I actually am a serial vacuum killer. I clean my vacuums, like do maintenance on them, and then they never survive the maintenance process. So I'm declaring now that I am done cleaning vacuums because they never survive. I have killed my Milwaukee Shock Vac, like the wireless one. I've killed a Shark handheld. I've killed another Shark handheld. So 2 different Shark handhelds. I've killed a Dyson, and I've killed a Shark, like regular vacuum. And so now that I've moved to this house has, I would say, more carpet than tile. And I just bought like a $50 plug-in vacuum from Walmart. I think it is a Shark, and it does a very good job. Like, I use the attachments on that to get things that I would have normally grabbed my handheld for, and this suction is just way better. So in my opinion, I don't know, I'm never gonna buy a Dyson again. They're just so much money, and they don't pick everything up. Like, say I left cereal on the floor or something, it's just gonna push the cereal around. Also, I've noticed that it picks some things up, not only Dysons, by the way, just like any of the wireless vacuums that I've used. They'll pick some things up, but a lot of things just get pushed to the wall or like underneath the cabinet. So then I have to go through with a broom anyways. So I am done. I use my Shark handheld, and I do like it. That thing works very well. This is the second one I bought. I got it from Costco. And then I use my regular $50 push vacuum. And then I sweep with a regular broom, and I mop with a regular mop, and things have just been so much easier and simple. I feel like I just don't do things more than once anymore. Like, when I was using the wireless one, it was like, oh, I got to get my vacuum, and then I got to bend over and pick up a couple of things, and oh, I got to get my broom for this part. And it's just getting to a point where that doesn't really save time for me. So there's my 2 cents on all these cleaning gadgets. I am done with cleaning gadgets. And I will say I have a Tenneco vac mop. And I don't know if I would buy it again, you guys. Like, I have thought about getting rid of it, and I haven't. And I use it probably twice a week. When I was pregnant, I couldn't use it because that thing gets so disgusting. So obviously it's doing something because the water is nasty and you have to clean it very well every single time. But I couldn't use it when I was pregnant because of that reason. If you don't clean it very well every time, it will start to stink. Like I say, you could probably use it once, maybe twice, and then it's gonna stink. So that just takes a lot of extra time. So I don't see how it saves time. Hey everybody, so the video is over. I'm all done organizing the bathroom. I don't think this is end game for the bathroom, but I have been working on this for probably 2 hours now. And I gotta get to doing mom stuff, but I just wanted to say that this was like so stressful for me. I don't know why, but it took way too long, and it was just like a freaking nightmare. But I just want to go over a little bit what we were doing. I know I'm gonna have to feed the baby soon because I can like feel it, but I don't know. It's like, this is my thought process right now, because I'm like, if you guys didn't see any of my older videos in my small house, like my super small house, 1 bathroom, and I think that this master bathroom is bigger than the other bathroom, but I had my stuff together perfect over there, and now I have more room, and it's too much going on. So I don't know what I'm gonna do, you guys. So I really like, I just want to tell you like what I was gonna do with these bins, because I don't know if you guys follow Organized Chaos, but she does these shower caddy things, and I thought it would be a really good idea to not just have a bunch of stuff in the shower, which I didn't at my old house either, but like I said, it was just like a whole different system. Like I had one of those turny things, and all of my stuff, like all of it was on it, like my shower stuff, my hair stuff, my lotion, it was all on it, and it would just spin around, and then I would take it into the shower. So I don't know if I want to go back to that. I don't know. Like, so this is like, I'm like, how do I not have space for what I have? You know what I'm trying to say? I'm like starting to lose it a little bit because it's late. Also, I'm gonna have to do coffee because I'm gonna be pulling a full all-nighter for sure, because we completely emptied out the rest of our house. So like what happened was we moved in, and then we lived here for like 2 weeks, and then without just like a few things, at least I thought it was a few things, and no, it's like a lot of stuff. And I told my husband, I'm like, I've lived 2 weeks without it. I don't want to see it. Just give it to the thrift store. But it's like Christmas decorations and stuff like that. So I want to go through that and get rid of a lot, which I already did today, but I still have more to do, but we have to put the kids to bed and stuff. So anyways, this is like my shower. This is my shower caddy. And it has my water pick in there, my peri bottle. I have been using my peri bottle ever since I had my first baby. So anyways, I figured like this would be a fast grab for me, so I didn't put that in anything. Hair stuff, this is all hair stuff and lotion, I think. I don't even know what's in here. I know it's all hair stuff. Okay. This is my travel to go kit thing that I put in every single, oh, you can't even see it. I have this ready to go for whenever I go on vacation. If you saw my hospital video, you saw that in there. And then I need to find like a different spot for my vitamins and my medicine, because right now I have that all in here. I don't want it to be in here, but that's that stuff. And then this is overstock. So in this pink thing is sunscreen and all that, which obviously it's Michigan, we don't need that right now. And then we're not, unopened toothpaste and stuff. And then this is what I have in this drawer. So skincare, and I tried to do day and night a little bit. Like this is night, and then this is night, and then actually no, this is not. Guys, I'm like literally losing it. So no, I'm still around. Day, night, day, night. I'm gonna use my pimple patches. These two I use every single day. Nail polish, And then I have not started my cycle yet, but you know, you guys, this is like the best thing ever. You need to get this. I don't go to the salon for anything other than my eyebrows, my eyelashes, and I did just get a facial. I don't get my hair done or nails done or anything. I do that all at home. My contacts are crazy, so right, left, makeup, a couple of nail tools, and then that thing that the very beginning of the video like totally didn't work out. So like this is what I have. So that's taking up a huge chunk of space, but and then the Tubby Todd stuff that you saw on top of my toilet, I used to use it religiously with all my kids, and then all of a sudden it just gives my kids rashes now, so I don't understand what's going on. I'm just gonna give it to my sister because she said that her son has not had rashes. I did fix my towels because at the beginning of the video I just threw them down there. It's kind of hard to bend over with my son in that carrier. I need to get a bigger one. And this is my husband's, and I had to figure out this is left and right eye, and he uses every single one of these glasses. He has a pair of shoes for everything you can ever think of in your life and a pair of glasses for everything you could ever think of in your life, but he also wears contacts 90% of the time. Okay, it's okay though. So this is just extra things, like this is an extra contact solution, and I think he just uses this sometimes. Oh, I was wondering where this went. My daughter put this down here. I want to put my cleaning supplies in here for the bathroom, so it's just always in here. Ooh, good job, Brooke. And then my husband's jewelry, his crucifix and his wedding ring. And hair is like a big deal for him. I don't know, have I even showed you guys my husband? He has like curly hair and it's really thick. So he's got 2 different hair things. This is like a major must for him. And then that. And then this is definitely not gonna stay here, but I just have no clue what I'm gonna put it. That's literally all Kleenex. And then I knew my husband was just gonna be grabbing this. Like I wasn't gonna be able to put this in a tote. This is his shower tote, and there's no body wash in it because his body wash, there's like only a little bit left and it's upside down in the shower, so I just left it there. This is probably gonna have to come out on the counter. He's probably not gonna want this out here, but we'll see. And then this, again, like I need to do something with this because I don't want this stuff out here. But anyways, it has been so stressful moving, like so stressful, and I don't know, I'm just thinking like I have all these cupboards, like why can't I get my crap together? But anyways, tomorrow's another day.